let's go through another point. Let's go through another point.
I know, but I personally feel that maybe women are treated maybe better in Islam than any other religion.
This is not true. Women are victim blamed.
Are Christians allowed to divorce their wives? The answer is no. I've already seen that
In Islam, there is not even a marriage. Did you know this?
No, there is. In Christianity,
what is marriage? What is marriage in Islam?
She has to endure.
What is marriage in Islam?
Marriage in Islam.
Yeah.
The same as any other one is between a man and woman.
In a Christian, in Christianity, Christian men. Please listen, Ibrahim. A man is supposed to enter into a lifelong, love-based commitment, self-sacrificial commitment with one lady, and that is called marriage. What did I say? A lifelong, love-based commitment with a lady. Lifelong, number one. Number two, love-based. Do you have this in Islam?
I would say, I don't know personally, but I would believe that's a general statement for marriage, right?
No, that's the English.
You would agree with that. You would agree with that too, right?
That's the English.
Would you agree with that as well, or no?
That's marriage, yes.
Would you agree? Yes, I agree. That's it.
A lifelong, love-based commitment.
Part, right?
Absolutely. My challenge to you is, in Islam, you don't have it. In Islam, what you rather have, do you know the term that is used to refer to marriage in Islam?
No.
It's called nikah.
I know that, yeah.
You know what the term means?
No, you can tell me.
The term literally means sexual intercourse.
Let me have a look.
The term nikah literally means, look at the etymology of the term nikah.
Nikah means a legally binding Islamic marriage contract and ceremony.
Listen carefully. Nikah etymology.
No, so you disagree with this, right?
Listen to me carefully. The word nikah, let me say, if I have, I'll show you this here. If you,
I do see here joining or sexual intercourse.
Yes, that's what it literally means. Can you imagine me Can you imagine me going to my wife and saying, hey, look, can we have sexual intercourse? And you call that marriage? That's what
exactly. What else would you be doing in your marriage? You would disagree with that, right?
My dear friend.
But it's not like you go to a random person and go nikah. No, it's the
listen carefully. Ibrahim, you're going against the obvious right now.
No.
In Islam,
there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Listen, I'm not saying there is anything wrong with physical intimacy. I'm not saying.
Okay.
Between a husband and a wife, that also happens. But what I am saying is, in a Christian marriage, something more beautiful happens, which is a broader thing, a much wider thing, which is a love-based, lifelong commitment. Now, as part of the love-based, lifelong commitment, there is physical intimacy also, but in Islam, now please listen, you need to listen. In Islam, the entirety of what you have is described as sexual intercourse, nikah. And so help me understand what in the Quran tells you that the relationship between a man and a woman is a lifelong love-based commitment.
This is one process of the Islamic marriage, right? You first get to know each other, and then of course you know that you're going to have a nikah, and then you can do whatever you like.
Ibrahim,
but no one
does the Quran anywhere say husbands love your wives?
I don't know.
It doesn't.
Because you told us someone who's not knowledgeable. I told you I can only talk on what I feel it means.
Sure. But that's exactly the problem right now. The problem right now.
Why don't you go ahead and talk to someone who's knowledgeable, like I've always said?
No.
But you don't.
No.
Because you're afraid, because all of these points will be done like this. Personally.
My dear friend, Ibrahim. Sure.
Yeah.
Listen to, I will move on right now.
I understand.
All knowledgeable people at Speaker's Corner run away from me. They flee. And you will see. You wonder why? Yeah. You will see. Because they know when I bring my fact-based points, they're interjecting every now and then.
Sorry.
When I bring my fact-based points, they will have nothing to counter the points with, and therefore they run away. This is what happens week in, week out at Speaker's Corner. I'm going to tell you, Ibrahim, something very important. Like I said, in Islam, there is no such thing called marriage, and therefore don't tell me that you have divorce. I will tell. Please, Ibrahim, please listen. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen. In Islam, you don't even have marriage, and therefore you cannot have divorce. I'll clarify. What did I mean when I said you don't even have marriage? the entirety of how men are supposed to treat women according to the Quran are merely as sex slaves. And this is why I gave a long list. Girl children worse than boy children. Women are irrigable land, objectified. Men can do anything they want to them. Women can't do anything they want to the men.
Same thing in the Bible.
It's not there in the Bible. Never will you find.
One thing
Never.
I've seen, I could be wrong, but what I've read, is that even if you guys can take sex slaves as well, and they have no choice, as long as you give them a little bit of money, and you can go ahead and marry them and keep them.
That's not. No.
If I'm wrong, you can put in the comments whatever it's going to be, but based on what I've
Ibrahim,
heard
you're
already-
misunderstanding.
No.
You're misunderstanding. Let me ask you this.
Understand, last quick minute, because I've got
Find out. The Bible will never talk about sex slaves. Will never. Ever.
But that's a different topic, the Bible, isn't it?
No, that's the point you said. You said sex slaves can become wives.
Somewhere
The
within-
Bible
somewhere
never
within the,
ever talks about sex slaves. Never ever. It's an abominable thing.
Understand, but it
It's a
doesn't give the
war
option of
crime.
divorce to
It's a
women.
war
You guys are
crime.
meant to be progressing.
It's a war
and
crime.
giving everything to women, and you're not allowing
Ibrahim,
them to divorce,
Ibrahim.
right? So how can you love them as much?
Listen
You can
carefully.
beat your wife up so much, yet you're not allowed to, she's not allowed to ask for divorce.
You have been,
You can
Ibrahim,
finish off here, but
you
yeah.
are indoctrinated through what, don't interject.
Well, you can finish off here, yeah?
In a Christian nation, divorces happen. You know this.
Happens everywhere, right? Yeah.
In Christian nation also. And the divorce happens here because divorces are permitted. Now, are divorces permitted according to the new covenant? No. But the new covenant occupies a place which is along with the law of the land. And so, when a crime is committed according to the law of the land, a lady is perfectly able to come out of a relationship. So the idea that women can't divorce is just nonsense. You can disagree, but I'm telling you the
but
fact
wouldn't that
here.
go against the Bible then if you can't disagree, right?
Whereas the Quran is an all-encompassing Sharia, and according to the Quran, women are sex slaves.
I disagree.
You know what triple talaq is? Do you know? Do you know what triple talaq is?
Well, where you can divorce your wife and you say it 3 times or something.
Yeah. You say talaq, talaq, talaq.
But it's not as simple
Listen,
as that,
Ibrahim,
though, innit?
Ibrahim,
You know.
please listen. Please listen.
Yeah, since
Please
it's
listen.
not as simple as
But
that.
please
Come
listen.
on.
But please listen.
It's not.
But please
I'll
listen.
listen, go on. Quickly,
Please.
last point, then wrap you up, and then I can go.
If you say talaq, let's say I got this phone from my shop nearby, yeah, let's say. If I bought this shop, one second. Please, you need to wait.
He's so much done.
If I got this phone from an Apple shop, I can't even with the phone go back to them and say, talaq, 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 take the phone back.
But what's the meaning
Please
behind
listen,
it, right?
please
You can say
listen,
you can
please
have the phone
listen.
back. They offer refunds.
Please
don't
listen.
They offer refunds.
Please listen. Please listen.
Doesn't make no sense.
Please listen. Even with a silly phone, forget about a silly phone, even with a lollipop, if I get a 30p lollipop, I can't go to a shop again and say, talaq, 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 take the lollipop back. I can't do that even with a 30p lollipop, but that's what Islamic men do with women. You call that divorce? It's an abomination.
You guys don't give divorce.
Talaq, talaq, talaq is not divorce.
And ask for a refund, they'll give it to you, no problem.
Talaq, talaq, talaq is not divorce. Talaq, talaq, talaq is women abuse. You call that divorce, you are gaslighting. It's an abuse sustained over centuries. You are born and brought up here, yet when I make simple points, you're just running away from the points. That's not good.
Like I said, I am unknowledgeable, but some points that I do have.
But when you say talaq, talaq, talaq,
Like I said,
you can't do talaq, talaq, talaq even with a lollipop.
Insincere,
And you
I'm
think
sorry.
you do that with women and you call that
I said
divorce?
you do that, but insincere, it's okay, take care.
You can do that with women? What you would not do with lollipop? So this is the problem, my dear friends. In Islam, there is no marriage. Neither in Islam, there is divorce. What you have in Islam, the triple talaq, is women abuse. Thank you very much and we'll catch up later. Thank you.